Namaste guys, Ashish here from Namaste Tech, and in this video we are talking about Nokia 5 and if the phone is worth buying it. Now we all have been Nokia fan big time. I've used Nokia phone from the start except for BlackBerry for a while. So when I looked at Nokia 5, I was pretty happy to see because I didn't really like Nokia 3 for to be very honest at the first glance. But Nokia 5 build quality and everything looked nice. But that niceness was really gone after using it for like 10 days now. There are multiple reasons why you shouldn't be buying a Nokia 5 because for that price range there are a couple of phones already available, especially on a 6X I would say. The amount of features you get in on a 6X or even in the Redmi phones, Nokia 5 is not really going to sell. I feel sorry about it because I expected huge from Nokia, but this phone is not really something we were looking for. So let's begin with it. The first thing you will really like about Nokia 5 is its build quality. I really loved it. It was like the old time Nokia thing, and the overall build quality, the sturdiness in the phone, the grip of the phone, and the way I could access the buttons and everything was absolutely fun. I'm like, at this price, if I get this build quality, I'll be very happy. And that's the only good thing about Nokia 5. Now here are my reasons why I would not choose Nokia 5. Now the primary reason I will not choose Nokia 5 is because of the camera. Well, the specs of the camera is on the screen, but let me tell you about my experience. The camera app takes like 1 or 2 seconds to launch. That's huge. Like if I want to take a picture and if I launch the camera app using the shortcut button or even using the app, it goes blank for a second and a half and then it comes online. Well, that is something I don't expect. Second, the quality of the pictures coming from Nokia 5 camera is disappointing. The sharpness is missing. SDR is absolutely not up to the mark. Focus on subjects aren't really good. The color saturation are all look blurred out. The night shots are absolutely useless, and the selfies when you go on a low light again are useless. Like it uses PDF and everything is there, but so that's the idea. You have already taken a look at our Nokia 5 camera review. When I started using Nokia 5, I really didn't go and check the specs again and start working from that point. I used it as a phone of which the specs were not known to me, and I wanted to see if it performed really well. But you know what? After 3 or 5 days, I could see the sluggishness in the performance. The app launches were slow, switching between apps were slow, and many a times when I tried launching an app, it gave me a second delay or a half-second delay to launch it. Let's talk about display. Now, display is not really that bright, but I'll say, okay, let's say it's not bright, but the kind of color saturation I get from display, I find it kind of inaccurate or whatever you might say. I wasn't really happy about the display at all. And when I talk about the screen, there's a huge problem with the screen. I mean, like it works. There's no problem on that. But in a country like India, where there's a lot of sweat on your hands most of the time, it just becomes unresponsive. Many times the fingerprint scanner button wasn't working, which is also the home button. It didn't work. I take it out for the walk and it wasn't really working. Many times part of the screen where a bit of sweat was left out didn't work. So there's something that Nokia needs to fix. Let's talk about battery performance. The battery lasts from somewhere between 8 to 10 hours. That's it. There's no more battery power in it. I am a heavy user. If I take it to a medium usage level, maybe 10 to 12 hours. That's the only difference I'm going to see. I go out for a walk for an hour, I go out for a walk in an evening, and I use GPS. I use my camera a lot. I use apps like Facebook and WhatsApp and Messenger and everything. Let's say it's a heavy usage, and if it lasts for 8 to 10 hours, there's not something I expected. Again, charging the phone to max 100% is another story. It takes like 1.5 hours. Well, I'm not saying a lot of phones on this range are on a fast charging, but my experience says that it is slower than the normal speed. When it comes to gaming, it's slow there as well. I'll just put one line, it's slow. It's not up to the mark. And because the display had some kind of issue where the touch wasn't really responding to me, I really had to press hard to get that response. Again, I was sitting in an AC room. I'd not blame it to the sweat as well, but again, there's something wrong with the screen, definitely. So guys, that's about the Nokia 5. I'm a huge Nokia fan, and I'm pretty disappointed with Nokia 5. There's something we really don't recommend. So guys, again, you took your time watching this video. Thanks for that. If you did like the video, do hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more Nokia videos. Thanks for watching.